the Heights is directed by John M. Chu, who directed Crazy Rich Asians. If you have ever seen that film, it's pretty good. I suggest you guys check it out. And this time around, he's directing In the Heights, which is based off a musical play and is about a kid named Unsavi, played by Anthony Ramos, and tells a story about how he wants to move out from the Washington Heights and basically go to the Dominican Republic to revive his late father's business and basically start a new life for himself away from where he lives. And this whole community is very tight-knit. I mean, everybody knows each other. Everybody's like always knowing about each other's businesses in a way. And it's a pretty good musical. I would say it is probably one of the best directed films I have seen this year. Visually, it is stunning. The choreography is absolutely crazy here. The dance sequences in which take place in the film is throughout the entire movie. It is insane. And the fact that cinematography was able to capture so many shots so perfectly in a frame that could be like a picture, like a perfect photography picture. It is just incredible to look at. The way everybody moves in these dance sequences, how everybody's placed and how it's all directed, it is insane. I love the way the dance sequences were helmed, and the music is also all stellar, with my favorite being 96,000, which is probably going to be one of the top tracks in the soundtrack when I listen to it. I mean, I have listened to that song since I watched the movie a lot of times. It's a really good song. And the characters, for the most part, were all pretty good. They were all entertaining. The actors are doing a great job. Anthony Ramos as Unvasi is great in the movie. I really got into his character a whole lot. He's very likable. And Anthony gave a very vulnerable performance, and it was able to have so much range with his character. And he's really good in the singing sequences as well. And I also gotta say, the editing for all these dance sequences, these musical numbers, it's all perfect. The sound design just flows perfectly, especially in the opening song In the Heights, which is the title of the movie, ironically. The editing in that opening scene, it's what film is made for. At least musicals are made for in film. It is just such perfect editing and such perfect technical achievements that I could only wish to do. Technically, this is a great movie to look at, stunning to watch. Story-wise, it is kind of okay. And I say that because, while it is a simple story, I felt like there could have been a bit more meat on the bones, but then again, it's a musical, and they had to have a lot of time for these musical numbers, and I think it fit for the most part well. But the one thing that dragged this movie down was the aunt character. I forgot her name, and that's because she didn't feel that important, even though near the end of the movie she is supposed to be a driving force in which for all these characters to move their character development and everything. The way her character is just written, I'm trying not to spoil it. It just felt unearned for some of these other characters, because she's supposed to be like the glue that holds this entire community together. And I never got a sense that this whole community really knew her and that she wasn't as important. She felt like one of the sideline characters that's pretty entertaining and actually has some heartfelt moments, and the actress playing her does a really good job. And her song sequence is one of the most visually striking in the film. I just did not really get behind her character in the long run. Not that I think she's a bad character or that she's annoying, but she was just underdeveloped and was written very, very thinly. I felt like this movie could have done a lot more with this character in order to progress the story along further and to help develop all the characters around her, including Anthony Ramos's Invasi, much better. I just don't think it worked out. The relationships between some of the characters and their love interests, I thought, worked pretty well. A lot of these actors and actresses have really good chemistry. For the most part, this is a really good, technically entertaining film. The musical numbers are great, but the story I felt like could have been much better if it were to take the Aunt character and made her a lot more relevant to the characters' lives. I think it could have been a lot better in that regard, but overall I had a good time within the Heights, and I'm going to give it a B+. Thank you guys so much for watching. People like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.